Hello, this is Eric Hansen with Communications Conversations. Today I am at Unsummit, and I'm here with Erica Meyer,
It's all good.
of WCCO TV. You are a self-proclaimed predator at CCO TV. I want you to talk a little bit what that means real quick as I introduce you.
Sure. Predator is a shortened term for writer, producer, director, shooter, editor. So it's kind of like one-man band of the promo department at WCCO TV.
That seems to describe you very aptly. I want to talk to you a little bit about your presentation later today because I might not get to sit through the whole thing, but I want to talk to you a little bit about it. And one of the key things I think you're going to talk about is some of the work you've done online to give back. You have a couple different campaigns that you've kind of organized recently. Talk about what you've learned through those campaigns and what you might have done differently if you had to do it all over again.
Sure. I did an online campaign for an organization called Charity Water, charitywater.org if you want to learn more about it. I don't need to explain it all here, but basically what I've learned, I guess, is that, there is this huge community out there for whatever you want to do, whatever cause it is. So it doesn't necessarily matter. I know it's kind of disheartening sometimes if you have friends or coworkers that just aren't really on the same page as you, but it's a matter of manifesting that community and finding those people that believe in the same exact thing that you do, because they are out there. So why waste all this time trying to convert someone? Because I think when you're trying to convert someone to a cause, it's almost like trying to get them to change political parties. Sometimes we really have really strong beliefs and affiliations, and that's totally great, and we should all own it. But that's one thing that I learned, is that there's community out there and it's waiting for you, and it's just a matter of finding it, and it'll foster that passion. Very cool. Let's see, what else did we say?
So what are some of the, you're pretty active online, what are some of the things, the lessons you've learned online that you've taken into the newsroom and how those go into play every day?
Into the newsroom. I would say, having a conversation, which we hear all the time, obviously, which is a little bit harder in the news realm because, it's so watch our news, one-sided, but I've learned more to let the people that we're talking to in the stories and that we're talking about and that we're asking questions to, let them tell the story. I don't work in news per se, I work in promotion. But I found it's just so compelling if you're hearing something from someone else. If there's a story about something that happened to them, and to hear them to say, oh wow, this happened to me today, and I can't even believe it. Right. It's so much more compelling to hear than hearing Don Shelby say, listen to what happened to this person later on today. So It's all about conversation, no matter where you're at.
In their voice, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I think you're a really good example of the cliche, the power of one person. One person can make a difference, right?
Sure.
You've done raised X amount of dollars for charity water, and raised awareness for the organization, certainly locally, if not in a broader circle than that. I think a lot of people have problems with, I think they want to make a difference, they don't know how to do that. So talk a little bit about how you did that and what you think other people could do to just get that jump start.
I think a lot of people are afraid to step out of that comfort zone of what they know. I think that's kind of a key thing. We say we really want to make a difference. I wish I could help in Haiti. I wish I could help with this. Well, then search it out. See what you can do, because there is something you can do. It doesn't mean that you have to save the entire world, but it does mean that you can touch one person, and maybe that one person's going to save the world someday. Who knows? It's kind of a chain reaction. And, so Google the links, talk to the people, figure out the best way to do it, whether it's a Kickstarter campaign or a Charity Water campaign, or maybe it's writing a blog for a testimonial for the organization, or maybe it's just, volunteering. Everyone does something really well, and it doesn't mean that you have to be really good at raising money to be able to help a cause. You're a really good blog writer, really good writer, so you can offer up that service for a cause that you really like, or offer up some PR consulting for a nonprofit that you're really feeling, I can help get you on the right track, and this is how I can help you. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary value. Use your personal credibility and currency and cash that in.
Right.
Yeah,
good
for
tip.
sure.
Okay, thank you for your time. I'm looking forward to watching the first part of your presentation, at least later today.
Thanks so much.